Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Frost and welcome back to another GTA Top 5 for this month of November. Yeah, back on GTA 5. Today we're doing the top 5 things that should pay more. These don't involve businesses, these are just like activities you can do and contact my... Oh shit, I just gave one away. Fuck. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this one. If you want to recommend a top 5, do so either in the comments or on my Discord server. And yeah, with that being said, hopefully you enjoy this one. Let's get into it. Coming in at a number 5 spot, we had adversary modes in Arena Wars, which I couldn't find gameplay for because no one fucking plays them, so enjoy a race. Anyway, and things that deserve pay more, these are two of them. The Arena Wars, when it first came out back in late 2018 I believe, was pish. I originally played it and it was like 40,000 I got for the first game mode, which was the football one. And I thought, alright, okay, it pays decent, but it could be better, so when double money came around it would be better. And then it hit me that it was double money for the 40,000, meaning the average is about 20,000, which for games that last about 10-20 minutes is just not worth it. I could do a sightseer in that time, I can do a headhunter in that time and get like 40,000, so really not worth it. So yeah, adversary modes as well, kind of the same. They were fun, and they are fun when they're double money, and even then not everyone plays them. But they just need to pay up to them, man. My favourite series is probably the Bunker series, or Slasher, sorry. The Slasher series. Even then I can't find anyone to play with. I could invite my whole friends list that play GTA and none of them wouldn't join because just no one plays them. They are just no one plays them. It's quite simple. Why no one plays them? The pay is pish, you just don't earn enough money, and GTA 5 is literally all about money, so it kind of throws you off playing them. Normally if you do find a lobby it's going to be full of new players because they don't understand that this isn't an efficient money making way. Obviously if you just want to play with your friends and relax stuff, that's fine, but in terms of money making, adversary modes and arena wars are proper pish. Do not play them if you want to make money. It's just not worth it, right? It's not worth it. Our number 4 spot are stunt races, and the reason I put them here is because, well, it's got the same kind of problem as, adversary modes, and the pay is just useless. That's why it's on this list. And top 5 things that pay more. You probably could have guessed that, but here we are. So yeah, stunt races are just meant to play with your friends, but again, because the pay is so pish, I just couldn't find any. So here I am doing a stunt race alone in this clip. Yeah, I'm lonely. Anyway, for about, depending on how many laps you do, this one was 2 and it took me about 5 minutes, 6 minutes to complete maybe. So, the more laps you do, and the position you come in, obviously playing with more players the more money you're going to get, but I think it caps out at about 25,000, which again for about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes just isn't worth it. Just do a sightseer or a headhunter and get that 40k or 20k, then do another one, that's 40k. That's more efficient, plus you can do like crates or import export or whatever you want in between it. So, stunt races, obviously they aren't meant for money making, they're just meant to relax and play with your friends or randoms and just race, but the money on them is quite pish, unless it's double money, and even then it's still quite pish. So, if you're trying to make money, avoid them. If you want to play your friends, then by all means play them if you find them fun. It's just, in a money making perspective, it's not worth it. Just don't do it. And double money, I guess you could do it, but you're not going to make much. Again, just do a sightseer, a headhunter, man. It's just going to make you more money. You know what I mean? Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, stunt races come at number 4 because although not the worst, they're still quite pish. At number 3 spot, I've put contact missions because, well, yeah, the pay is quite bad. Obviously, the longer you take in a contact mission, the more money you're going to get paid. I believe the max amount comes after 5 minutes. So that kind of gives an incentive to just kind of take it easy, I guess. But even then, you make like I believe it's 20,000 it caps on. For most. I think if you play with some more players, it obviously makes more money, but in terms of just playing solo, which is what most of us do, yeah, it's quite, you know, poor at money. Especially like some of the earlier ones you get, like just stealing cars. So, you know, it's not an obvious, like, obviously when it's like double money on contact missions and stuff, it's like, you know, pretty decent depending on what mission you do, but like in just general terms, like the maybe 10 minutes you spend on each one, depending how fast you do it, like I said, the more money you make if you do it slower. But like, you maybe get about 20,000 for the longest, for like the best paying missions. And even then, for 10 minutes, that's not really worth it. As I've said many times in this episode, just play a headhunter or a sightseer. You'll make possibly more than that depending how long you take to do them, and it's just better in my opinion. You know, you'll make more, so what's not to like about it really? What's not to like? But yeah, contact missions just should pay more, and obviously they actually got a buff a couple years ago, because during like, eventually when GTA 5 came out, they were the worst. They made like 2,000, maybe 5,000 at best. So they did get a buff, but I personally think they need another buff because it's pish. Now, here's one that not everyone's going to have, especially new players, but it's the nightclub popularity. And I say popularity because the underground part of the nightclub is actually really good. You can make millions from that alone, and obviously other business tie in with it, but the underground part of the nightclub business is great, and I wouldn't change that because it's great. But the above part, you know, the popularity, so the more missions you do, the more money your club income is, which is fine. But the missions themselves you have to do, some of them are quite long and tedious. Like the one where you have to go around smashing up the developers' cars with a baseball bat, or well, you can use like a gun or something as well, but like the game gives you a baseball bat to do it. That one's just really annoying, and it takes you about 10 minutes. And the worst one is when you have to hang up the 8 posters. That one's also annoying and really pisses me off. But yeah, those two I'd say are the worst. But this one I'm doing here, the blimp one, it's not too bad. It's not bad at all actually. It's quite peaceful. But for each nightclub mission, you make, I think it's between 1,000 to 5,000, which just, no, it's the worst paying thing on this list, right? I'm gonna be outright about it. It's the worst paying thing on this list, right? The amount of money you can make from a nightclub popularity mission is about the same money you can make from robbing a gas station. You know, it's, the pay definitely deserves to be buffed. Luckily they upped like the thing, so we need to do 4 missions now instead of like, I think it was 10, because they upped the bar like kind of thing you did. So luckily that's been buffed, but the pay is still needs to be buffed. Not too much, like I'm not talking 20,000, but like just up it to 10,000 maybe. That's more what we want. And number 1 on this list, I've put CEO work and MC contracts. Now when I talk about, I was originally just going to do CEO contracts, but then CEO work. But then I thought, you know, MC contracts pay worse. So I thought, you know what, I'll add that. And when I talk about CEO work as well, I don't mean sightseer or headhunter, which you probably got sick of me hearing. I've said it like 5 times already. But, you know, I'm talking about asset recovery. The one I'm doing right now, this hostile takeover, it isn't the worst paying, I will admit that. But the ones where you need like your own wastelander, or, you know, fully your ruiner and whatever, you know, you need your own thing. Like, you need to own a personal one to be able to do the mission first of all. And the worst part about it is you even use your personal one, the game will spawn one in for you. So really there's no point of, unless you want to do the mission, but I don't know why you would, because they're quite pish, but unless you want to do them, you need to buy your own, say the wastelander, you need to buy your own wastelander, which is useless outside of the mission. And then you don't even get to use your personal one, the game will spawn one in for you. And then you have to transport a car from A to B. You know, it's a long and tedious process, I'd say. It's quite boring as well, that mission. as I said, Sightseer and Headhunter don't apply for that, but MC contracts, you know, the ones you do and the ones you get from your clubhouse, they're also quite bad for like the amount of work you do. Don't get me wrong, they're quite easy. Like the one where you just steal the bus and take it from A to B, that's easy. Other ones can be a bit tedious, like the one where you have to kill a certain amount of people in a certain way, that can be quite annoying. And the one where you have to transport people from A to B without them dying and you're getting shot at from all angles is quite annoying as well. But at the end of the day, you know, for the work you do, and this can also apply to casino work by the way, don't think I forgot about that, the pay is piss on them. Obviously get chips for them, but like, you know, I'd rather get money than chips. Let's be real. Plus, even if you get chips, some countries can't even use it because the casino's banned in them. So yeah. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed my list. If you did, give us a thumbs up. And yeah, do you agree with me? Do you not? Anyway guys, see you later. Peace.